Hello everyone and welcome to this course. Today we're going to be looking at Google Antigravity, and this is literally an agentic development platform that lets you build projects, build products, create applications, and you can do things both synchronously and asynchronously because you do have the ability to access and utilize multiple agents at the same time, doing different things for different use cases. That's just absolutely amazing. And it's just beyond the fact that you have everything congested in one terminal or in a terminal interface. But in this case, the UI is just very nice and the features are just really cool. Okay, we're gonna go through each one of them today. Let's jump right on it. Okay, here we are. This is Google Antigravity, and this is the application. It looks like this. If you want to download it, you want to go to your browser. Just go to antigravity.google, or if you just search it out on Google, you're going to be able to see the first link there. Then you would download it, and once you download it, another thing that I'd like you to download would be the browser extension. So just go to Google again and search for Google Antigravity browser extension. It's going to take you to the first, or you're going to see a couple links. The first link, you should click on that one and go download it and add it to Chrome. Okay, so that's about it. What this is about, this is just something that I was going through yesterday, so I did download some updates. That was because I hadn't opened my Antigravity in a little bit, and I opened it up and it was downloading some updates, and I was just going through all the updates. You know, when actually Antigravity came out in the first place, it had a bunch of errors here and there, a bunch of bugs, and I do remember writing to Google. I didn't really write to them, I just tagged them in the post to fix one of the bugs I realized myself. So lots of fixes have been made, and improvements as well. So I know this is working on it. I mean, a lot of software engineers and developers work with Google, so there is going to be new improvements, you know, each and every day. Okay, so I was just going through all this just in case you're wondering what this changelog was about. Okay, so all you just got to do, download it and download the browser extension, and you're going to be good to go. Okay, I'm going to close this one for now, and we'll go back to our IDE. So here we are. Now this is the way it looks, and if you want to open the folder, all you got to do will be to click here, click on open folder, and that's it. Wherever you want to, wherever your folder is, just go there and open it up. Click on select folder. All right, so this is the interface, and it just looks very traditional, like other interfaces you've used before. If you want to switch to the agents manager mode, which we're going to switch to in a little bit, I just want to show you what's here. So if you click here, you're going to see the conversation mode, you have the planning mode, you have the fast mode. There isn't much difference between the two, because I know the original idea you have about planning mode and fast mode is that the planning should literally just plan and give you an idea, a blueprint on how the actual app is going to be, you know. But most of the time, I don't want to say most, but a lot of the time, well, it's still the same thing. Most of the time, whenever you hit planning mode, it still writes code, you know. So I believe they're going to work on that. So there isn't much difference between the planning mode and the fast mode. So whenever I want to specify that, hey, I don't want any code to be written yet, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna specify that in my prompt and be like, don't write any code, rather let's just plan. All right, but if you just go off with the notion that, okay, this is the planning mode, and then it's gonna not write any code, then it might not really do that. Okay, so the fast mode, there you just go right into it. It's just gonna start building for you. Over here you go to models, and you can select any model of your choice, and they got a few over there. Okay, so we'll just stick with this one for now and just check out things. So if I want to go to the agent manager, all I gotta do will be to press Ctrl E. I like shortcuts a lot, okay, but if you want to do that by clicking, you can click over here and like so. So this is the agent manager. Now over here, I did open up with this before I wanted to use for the tutorial, like this tutorial, but I thought about another idea, you know, and which is a fitness app, and I created that one. So I'm gonna remove this one. But something really beautiful about it, the fact that this is here, it shows that you have the ability to manage multiple workspaces at the same time. You know, you don't have to have different windows of, you could have it as well, but the fact that everything comes over here, because this actually is your agent manager, and whatever folders, whatever workspaces you have opened up, they're all gonna be here. You see that? That's just amazing. So since I don't want to work on this one right now, I'm just gonna come here and say close folder. That's good. So we only have this one open right now. If you want to switch back to the editor mode, you can switch back by doing Control E again. You'll click open editor, or you can just go back to this interface over here. So what we can do right now, we want to create something simple. So okay, let's just click on next and we'll get to this interface. All right, so here again we have this and we have this. Okay, so I'm gonna open up my notepad and I wrote this prompt. I'm just gonna read it for you. Let's go paste it first. All right, so this is the prompt. Create a website for a fitness brand. It should have 3 main pages: home, contacts, and dashboard. The home page should serve as a landing page and also have all the details about the company, and the contact page should have just a simple contact form that routes to nowhere. We'll figure out how we want to handle the backend later. The dashboard should be a protected route with an access code of access. When you click on it, it should open up a dashboard that's like a repository of fitness resources, workout programs, nutrition varieties. See available coaches and schedule a call with them, track progress, and also there can be a filter based on the purpose of the user to gain weight or lose weight. Use Next.js and Tailwind CSS. All right, so we're gonna work on this, and what I'm gonna say would be, do not write any code for now. Let's just plan. Okay, I think that's pretty enough. Okay, so I'm gonna hit enter. So this is in the planning mode. So I already explained the difference between that. There isn't actually much difference between the planning mode and fast mode. So given that, and I've already added this specification over here, I'm just gonna click on fast and we go with that. And you can see over here that you can add audio. If you remember scrolling through the changelog, the updates that I was reading through, you would see that Google actually added that. So that's it over here. Anyways, I've already typed it out, so let's go. Click on send. All right, so this is done, and let's see what it said. I've drafted a comprehensive implementation plan for your high-end fitness brand website. You can view the full plan in here. So if we came over here, now I can toggle the sidebar and toggle it again. Okay, I just went to the inbox right now. Let's come over here. So coming over here, which is this, and I can literally go from here and just open it up here right there without actually going back to that interface. Okay, so this is what we have, and what you can do, you can read through your plan, and once it's fine with you, that's good. All right, so we have this. Run Next.js setup, style, setup fonts, and tailwind config, beat components. I'm gonna tell it, let's begin working on the app. Not just the front end. So I just told it, let's begin working on the app. Not just the front end for now, would integrate the back end where necessary later. All right, so as it starts building, you're gonna see that it's gonna request whether or not it should do something, and here you can see that it wants to run this command, and I'm gonna click on accept. And I'm just going to use this opportunity to show you something. While it's working on this right now, if I were to go to, where are we? Right there, I'm just going to toggle the sidebar open and go to inbox. You can see it shows what's going on right now. The fitness brand website planning was done. And if I just click on this, it takes us back over here. So the inbox is where we actually get notifications. So we currently have this, the fitness brand website for the fitness app. And over here, if you click here, you can open a new tab. You can open the browser preview, and you can toggle your terminal, and you can open the editor. And over here, you can follow along with the agent. You actually did notice that it was again and again asking us whether it should run a command, and for us to accept that and stuff like that. If you were to go to the settings interface and you click on agent over there, you can actually do a couple of things here. So here it says terminal command auto execution. You can click on request review, and you click on always proceed if that's what you want. Okay, now this is dark mode. I've just realized again that this dark mode they didn't quite get this styling correctly. This should be a bug from Google Antigravity. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but this is dark mode, so it shouldn't be light background over here. Okay, it's done. The project is set up and built successfully. I've built a front end for your fitness brand website. Ironclad Fitness, that's what it calls it. It's fully functional. Mock data as we wanted it to be, because we don't want to integrate the backend yet. Start with a premium dark neon aesthetic and matches your requirements. What's built? Okay, the home page, the contact page. Let's say the home page, high energy landing page with the hero section. Okay, the contact page, the protected dashboard. Off gates requires this. Okay, dynamic goals. All right, features. Okay, good. I'm just gonna come over here. This is the code that we have, and if you open up the app, you're gonna see all of these: the contacts, the dashboard. Let's see what's inside here. The page.tsx. Okay. So I just hit Ctrl J to open up the terminal, and mind you, you can actually bring in prompts here. Right, your prompts here. I just opened up the agents manager to show you guys some more things there. Okay, over here, what I'm gonna do would be npm run dev. All right, so here we go. This looks absolutely amazing. Oh my god, look at that, guys. It calls it ironclad. This is the home page. This is the contact us page. Let's switch to full screen. And here we have verifying your limits. Let's try. Okay, this looks very good. Oh my god, look at that. When you hover over this, you see that effects, that border or box shadow rather, contact coach. That's just so cool. You know something really cool. Whenever you're actually using Google Antigravity, something really cool for you to do would be for you to literally guide it with a visual design. Let's say you get some design off of Dribble, Behance, you even create something on Lovable, or let's say V0. It doesn't matter, wherever you get it from, just some visual guide would literally help Google Antigravity do something really cool for you. But the fact that I didn't even give it that, I would usually give it that. It's a good thing to do, but I didn't actually even give it that, and based on its own intuition, like its own intelligence, it came up with this beautiful UI. It just looks very simple. I mean, we can do more things, but this is just very relaxing. Look at that, so I was expecting the homepage to be a little bit more, like to have more content, but that's fine. Get member access. Okay, here hypertrophy, fat loss, athletic performance, contact. This goes to the contact us page. Coaches doesn't go anywhere. About us doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this is just a dummy footer. Always the only thing that works here is a contact us page. So I'm gonna here. This goes to the dashboard. This goes to contact us. I just want to see what's working, what's not working. This goes to the dashboard as well. Member access, of course, goes to the dashboard, and contact us. Let's click on there to see what we have. This is the contact us page. Bro, come on. This is just so relaxing. Look at that. It's just simple websites, you know. Questions, collaboration, let's talk. Very nice. Name, email, message, send message. And the consistency is actually amazing, because you got to think about design consistency, right? You want to have uniformity in what you're doing, and it literally does that. It doesn't, you know, give this pointer saying style and goes to another page, and you know, then it does something different. It can do that, but the fact that we having uniformity, you know, consistently, it's just really cool. Look at the entire website. Well, it's not a lot to look at, just a couple pages, but that's really cool. This looks very subtle, very relaxing, just very cool. All right, so we're gonna click on member access and see what's there. Okay, this is the restricted area, and it says enter your member access code to proceed. Okay, unlock. What does unlock do? Okay, you gotta, let me click on this first. Nothing happens, right? You can return home. Of course, I can see that that leads you to localhost 30,000. You see that over here. I entered the wrong code, and now it doesn't work. So I'm going to try to enter the right code. All right, here we go. I entered the right code, and here we are. Nice. Hypertrophy god. What's that? That's a little bit. Let me go find this. So I can literally tell Cloud Code to, sorry, I use Cloud Code a lot. So I can literally tell Google Antigravity to change that for me, but I can see it right here. I just would highlight this and do Control I, and I'm gonna say change that phrase to something normal and fitness like. Okay, now it says hypertrophy protocol. Okay, I'm just not gonna think about that one too much. I'm gonna accept changes, accept the change there. All right, hit save. So what I was gonna do there was gonna edit it myself, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that myself. I'm just gonna highlight it, right? And then you do, and as you can even see, then what I did was Control I. Okay, just like this, highlight it, and the part you want to edit, and you just enter the instruction. Okay. All right, what I just did right now was toggle the agent mode. If you want to have a better view of your code and see what's on the right side, you can do that, or you can bring back the agent view interface for you to actually talk with it and do all of that. Of course, right here, you can, what I did here, you can do it here. And well, let's just proceed. So we're going to go back to a browser, and this is what we have. Hypertrophy protocol, okay? High volume split designed for maximum muscle growth. View workout schedule. All right, this looks nice, but I wanted us to have like a sidebar. Let's say lose weights, metabolic shred, okay, gain weights, okay, that's good. Lose weights, change this, and you can schedule a call. All right, it looks okay. Let's just click through and see what's over here. View workout schedule. What happens? Schedule call. Okay, because we haven't integrated any backend yet, nothing works there. All right, current progress. This is based off of what? Okay, of course we need to do some more things. View daily macros. We're gonna go back to the code. Okay, I'm gonna come over here, and what we're gonna do would be to let's go back to our agent manager, and I'm gonna ask it to. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna specify specifically the dashboard. Get a dashboard. Yeah, this one. I'm gonna tell it to change the design. I want us to have a dashboard with all the things I listed in the original prompt. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, I said dashboard. I want to have a sidebar. Gonna hit enter. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of multitasking here while this is spinning up. I'm gonna show you that you have the ability to do a lot more things. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the playground over here. This is the playground. If I click here, you say a playground is an independent workspace perfect for quick prototypes or following your curiosity. You can always move playgrounds into a new workspace to organize your work. All right. So that's for that one. And we can see that right now our app has been built. All right, so this time around, you can see that it's not asking me to approve running the command because I went to the settings. I already showed you guys that, and I told it to always accept. So that's why it's actually doing that right now. All right, so when you click on open browser preview, it's gonna open up a dialog box, pop up like this, and we can add it to, you can add it to Chrome, but I already have that added to Chrome actually. Anyways, let's see what we have here. This is a new dashboard that's been done. We're gonna go over to browser. Good. Okay, this is better. We have the overview, we have the walkouts. Okay. We have nutrition, oatmeal and whey. Let's take it one after the other. Let's come over here. Okay, so for gain, gain weight, you want to lose weight. Okay. And okay. So here says full body hits, deficit cuts, 0.24 pounds. All right. I'm gonna click on this and see what's there. It just goes to workouts. Okay, I get it. Deficit cut goes to nutrition. And this, it goes to progress. Connect smart scale. What happens when you click this? Nothing. Progress tracking. Visualize your journey. Log your weights and body measurements to see your evolution. Now, of course, we can keep working on this application. Let me go to coaches rather. I see what's there. Okay, good. Look at that. I don't accept excuses. I expect results. If you're ready to transform your life, schedule a consultation now. Oh my god, that's quite a line there. You just get a hit. Schedule video consultation ASAP so you can transform your life. Okay. And then if we switch to gain, we can see that we have a different coach available to help you gain weight. Mr. Olympia competitor with 15 years of coaching experience. Okay, still the same thing. All right. So this is quite cool though. Oh my god, this is really good. This is really good. I mean, we can keep working on this and making it better. Keep making this better, Let's take a look at this one. We haven't looked in here. What happens when you click on start? Day 1 push chest, tricep. Day 2 pull back, bicep, I guess. And day 3 legs, quad focus, rest, upper body, legs, ham focus, rest. Okay. I definitely knew this sidebar was a lot better. Oh my god, a subtle unveil of the hover effect is just relaxing. I'm gonna click on start and see what's gonna happen. Nothing happens. So again, we can keep expanding our vision here. Do you know what? Based off that statement I just made right now, we're gonna do something else. So we're gonna come back here. All right, I'm gonna copy this prompt and I'm gonna come over here. So this is the dashboard UI refactor. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna start another conversation. All right, and this conversation is just gonna be based on making the app better. So this was like the foundation, and now it's renamed to dashboard UI because I kept on, you know, adding on top of the prompts, and it was modifying the label. So over here, I'm gonna paste this, and of course, remember we're still working here, right? This fitness app. Okay, this is a new dashboard just to open something fresh. Like an exceptional innovator who is the chief product manager of a billion-dollar company, access our fitness application and propose what more we can do to take it to the next level. Right. I'm gonna hit enter. I'm gonna say don't write any code yet. Just suggestions / proposals. Don't take too long. I just gotta put that one there, you know. Be fast. All right, I'm gonna hit enter. So this is actually nice because if I opened this, now opening this, you're gonna see that we have the fitness app, right? This is the workspace, yeah, and then we have this foundation dashboard UI refactor that's named like that because that was the last prompt we gave it, right? And now this is another one that's fitness app enhancement. Let's see what's actually there. Fitness app enhancement. Let's see, it's actually done. Okay, let's take a look. All right, as a highly ambitious products lead for Ironclad, I've reviewed the current MVP. It's beautiful and specific, and the specific brand identity, dark premium theme, is strong. I just added a theme there. I didn't see it. I just read it off nowhere. But it's just to show you that you can have this interesting interface, right? And it's not just that you're doing everything in your terminal, okay? You have an interface like this where you're still working on the same application, but you have your foundation there. You don't have to call it your foundation, but you have different conversation threads, and you can just go through them. For instance, again, you can do something else. You can ask it to plan out your marketing strategy for you. Let's do that one actually. I'm just going to open up another conversation over here, and I'm going to say plan out a quick marketing strategy for launch. Oh my god, I didn't. I'm gonna put it again, and I'm gonna say quick rather. Now that's not a perfect prompt. Of course, I would want to specify a lot more, but just because I don't want this video to be too long, you know that you can do your thing however you want to do it, just to show you that it's possible. And what I mean by possible, it's that it's wonderful to have the ability to just, you know, while you're working on the code, this and that, but also it gives you, it's like your business partner. So it knows that you have this product you're building, but also you can have other threads learning or strategizing about how to make this business profitable, you know. So here are some cool ideas. Let's see. Marketing strategy, open this. And something very beautiful about Google Antigravity is that it creates for you artifacts like such, you know. So you can open up and just read right here. Okay, let's see what we have. Simple commission page with a clear value proposition. Email capture form. Okay, get early access. I see. You see, this is just really cool stuff, right? All right, so we're gonna do something here. I'm gonna go to the browser and we're gonna take a screenshot of what we have over here. I'm just gonna put this in full screen and I'm gonna do Windows print screen. Take a snapshot here, and then we're gonna go back to our agent manager and I'm gonna paste it over here. Just Ctrl V to paste it. And I'm gonna say for the workout section, let's have each of those boxes. What should I call these? Let's have each plan is styled like a toggle. So when you toggle them, when you open them, they show you an example or a couple examples of the workouts for that particular program. Then I'm also going to add, so what I just did to enter the next line is shift enter, you know. What I'm also going to add would be, please make sure it looks stylistically professional and modern, and also you can test it out. I think it's already writing code, yeah. So now it's gonna test what's going on. Alright, so it's actually done with everything. What we're gonna do right now would be to check out the entire website. You can take a look at the code over here. We'll just go to the website. I'm gonna make this full screen right now. There we go. So this is the home page. We're gonna go to see what actually it fixed, you know, what wanted it to fix the workout section in the members area. We're gonna check that out in a little bit, but let's just see a complete overview of the entire thing we've done so far. So this is the home page, and we have the hero section looking very nice, and we have the footer. Let's go to contact us and take a look at it one more time. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go to the member access area. All right, so this is what we have, and we have, oh my god, do you guys actually see that? I literally see this glass effect. You see the glass effect over here? That's so cool. And if you click on lose over there, you see that we have something different, right? So let's go to the workouts and see what we have over here. We don't have it the way it was before. In other words, we just had the push, the exercise, and then start. Rather now, if you toggle these open, you're gonna see a couple exercises for you to do, right? And the number of sets, the number of reps, and a couple notes. Right now, start workout doesn't work, but we can keep on modifying and making this app better and adding more functionality to it. All right, so all of these actually work. Look at that. This one works as well. So that's really good. Something else that we can actually do would be to, you know, add videos. So not just because a user, a beginner could just come over here and see barbell squats and not really know what that is about. For instance, Romanian deadlift, what's that? I don't know what that is, you know, but a picture, a video to help the user understand what that is about could be really helpful, and this could be a really good resource for the members. Okay, so this is quite cool. I think it's very nice. Okay, and if you switch to lose weight, you have something different. Okay, that's really good. Right, cool. You've kettlebell swings, 20 reps, 4 sets. Very nice. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one, nutrition. We're still here on lose weight. We're gonna go to gain weight, and we have this. Cool, interesting. Coaches, we have this. We have this. That's very nice. And then the progress. So this one, there isn't nothing actually here right now, but we can just keep adding more things to it and making this application better. And once you feel like logging out, you can literally log out. These points or these boxes actually link to somewhere. So this links to the workouts, and this links to nutrition, and this links to the progress. Something else that we can actually do could be to check out the responsiveness of this application. I never actually added it to the prompt, but I'm sure that Antigravity did the right thing. So look at that. This is actually responsive. Nice. Okay, we go to workouts. Look at that. That's very nice. All right, I'm gonna log out and we go back to the home page and see how responsive it is as well. Very nice. Contacts. Wonderful. So this has been us checking out Google Antigravity. You can check it out for yourself today and build wonderful things with it. And we just did this literally using the free plan. If you go to the pricing page, you're gonna see that there are other plans. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider dropping a like, okay, and drop in the comments. Actually, I'd really appreciate to hear from you guys. Get to know that you're enjoying the videos I'm putting out here for you, and subscribe to the channel. Very important. All right, do have a beautiful day, and cheers.